Hey everybody, we're back. So actually this is the second time we've done this, and I just did a terrible strategy. I just went straight from the bottom all the way up, except for like in one case I think we jumped to the top and we ended up winning. So the thing is, I think I misunderstood. Icon was saying that it just didn't matter the number on the diamond, it was just how many cards you had. But I don't know, we never really did figure that out because I thought it made a difference on the number, but
Yeah. Yeah, I lost. You must be pretty lucky. But a promise is a promise. So what kind of work does the castle need me to do? Anything at all. Didn't you say you have a kid? Oh, him? Next time you're in Vinadale Zexe and you come across a 12-year-old by the name of Melville, tell him I'm here, will you?
So remember Billy was talking about his dad, or not Billy, Melville was talking about his dad before as a treasure hunter? Well, here he is.
Mm-hmm. Knowing him, he'll come running over lickety-split. Melville, the St. Loa Knight? You're his father?
Oh yeah, Hugo actually has something to say about this. I forgot about that.
You know him? It's a small world after all. Give him my regards.
That was a nice touch there, game. That Hugo would actually remember that scene.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that actually went much quicker than I thought. I thought I was gonna have to, like, reload several times because I'm so freaking awful at that game. Okay, so now that we did that, we're going to go get Melville. Why not?
Sure.
Vicky. Yes, I want to go back to the city that you just sent me to. I'm not looking forward to going to that forest and running around for 16 hours trying to find that guy.
Oh, come on. It only took 12 hours last time.
But I don't think anything actually happens. I think he just appears, so most likely what's going to happen is just in between videos, I'm just going to run around and whenever I have time, and then I'll just show him when we have him, because I don't think there's even conversation. If there is, I'll just record it real quick. I don't think Icon's going to be around for it, but
I will be shedding this mortal coil, leaving this
No,
earth.
that's not what I meant.
It's very euphemistic of you, Smappy, to say that I won't be around, but let's speak the truth.
It's just that there's no point in you watching me do that for 12 hours.
Not when I'm this close to death. No, you're right.
You have better things to do. Okay, so we're almost... Oh, then they're in the way. Okay. I think he's... Oh, crud muffins. He's not here? Where is he? Ah, crud.
You gotta go to the alley.
Do I?
Yeah.
Shoot, where was it?
It's,
Wait.
No, it's off to the west and then south, isn't it?
Is that where they are? Are they up in that place?
Yeah, that little thing.
I couldn't remember if that's where they were, or if they were over in the market area. Byron seems very upset that we can't find them. Uh-oh. And he was doing so good. He's been kind of weird the past couple days. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. Hey, dude.
Hugo, what are you up to? Well... So he wasn't an enemy this whole time. I was worried about him after I didn't hear from him for so long. Melville, take me with you to an enemy. I want to go too. Melville's father isn't expecting anyone but his son. Not fair! No way! You can't go to an enemy without me! You're my best friend! Wouldn't your mother miss you if you went to an enemy? Let's ask her, Elliot. She could even come with us to an enemy. If my father is there too, she might like it.
Why? If your father's there, it's the opposite.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I'll ask and see. Hugo, if my mother is with me, then can I get into an enemy, right? I suppose. Elliot, what about your father?
I don't have one. Aww.
He died in a war a long time ago.
That's an interesting comment. What war? Huh. hold on a minute. I mean, like, think about this for a minute. A long time ago, but how old is Elliot?
I mean, he's
12?
a youngin'. Yeah.
So the war had to have been 12 years, 9 months at the latest here.
I see what you're getting at. I see your math.
I don't know what war he's talking about.
We'll talk to Elliot's mother so we can go together to an enemy. Elliot has to come with me. He has to. I'll make sure she agrees.
You know what I'm tempted to do is like train him up and bring him to the final fight.
Oh, golly.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Ask nicely. If she refuses, let it slide. And yes, that would be amazing. I know. Okay, bye.
Oh, Melville has joined the 108 stars. And so is Elliot, yay!
Apparently the mom said yes.
We magically knew this. Oop, oh no, I'm stuck in this infinite loop of I can't get out. Ah! Okay, hold on, okay. Gotta like barely touch it, otherwise you get stuck in that loop. Uh-oh. Skype is telling me there's a problem. Icon, can you still see the screen?
I can see everything just fine. I have no problems on my end.
Good. That's all that matters. Okay, oh, sir, what's the problem? My shop and employee ran amok! That dirty rat! I won't let it get to me! I don't remember talking to that guy. So I believe our next stop is the Northern Cavern.
I believe so.
Now, if you remember, there's 3 Knights of St. Loa, but we can't... I don't want to do the 3rd right now, but we'll get her soon. I know, Byron. It's okay. We'll get her.
Yeah, and the reason why we're not getting her right now is purely because we're in the middle of recruitment runs and we don't want to advance the story.
Yeah, and she's kind of in the middle of story stuff. She's standing too close to those people. Alrighty. I'm gonna save just in case.
Just in case.
I like saving. Do not remove memory card. Okay. We're off. I hate the Northern Cavern, you guys. I mean, first of all, I always feel like the enemies are too powerful for this area, no matter when you come. And the other thing I hate about it is so dang dark. Because we're going to do some pixel hunting while we're here, and I'm hoping it goes better than I'm thinking.
See, I always loved the Northern Cavern because it had enemies that would give you insane amounts of ability points to level up your materia.
Oh, yeah. That must be it.
Sorry. Oh, that's a different game.
Yeah.
That's a Final Fantasy VII reference.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's funny. I was on my PS Vita the other day. Oh, good. Here he is. And it reminded me that I had Final Fantasy VII on it. And I'm like, one day I'm going to play that game. Or 111. Woof, woof, woof. Whatever language. So, okay, chase it away, do nothing, or we're going to adopt him. Yay. So, the dogs are like the squirrels and, oh my god, who do we have in the first one? The blacksmiths. So, and the difference here, though, is only one... I guess it's, like, more similar to the squirrels. Only one of them actually counts as a star. And we've already gotten that one. So, we can keep finding these dogs now that we're in this chapter. I was a little worried I was going to have trouble finding... Well, see, look! Why is this freaking thing here a zombie unicorn? It makes me think of MechWar when I see it. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, it was a big push over there. It looked like it was going to be harder than it was.
Yeah. You know, I almost started playing Suikoden 2 like about a week ago, after I finally beat Dragon Quest 7.
Yeah?
Goodness. I was so upset at the end of Dragon Quest 7. But yeah, I decided, you know, with Dragon Quest 11 coming out, I kind of wanted to finish as many of the games as I could. So it's like, I've already played Suikoden 2 like, what, 20 times? So... Plus, I think it kind of worked out because I've been busier than I thought, you know. Plus, this weekend, I actually, you guys are gonna laugh at me. Well, I guess not laugh. I don't know. But so I was packing a bunch of stuff up on Saturday, and I've also been working out. I think I mentioned a couple videos ago. And my foot started to feel funny, like it fell asleep when I was out driving. And I was like, that's weird. My foot fell asleep. I'm not doing anything. So I didn't think anything of it, and the next day my foot was still asleep, and I was like, huh, that might be a problem. So I went to the urgent care, and I was just making sure there was nothing wrong with my foot, because I couldn't feel it. And, so I went to the urgent care, and where I live, there's not that many urgent cares. In fact, there's only one open on Sunday. So I brought my Game Boy, and I expected to be there, like, all day waiting, and there was, like, almost nobody there. It actually surprised me. But when I got there, I told them what my symptoms were, and I didn't think anything of it. I just wanted to be 100% sure there was nothing wrong with my foot. And, they actually cut me in front of other people, and I was like, that's weird. And I felt kind of bad, because there was these other people there with kids, and I was like, why am I being cut in the front? But whatever. So the doctor comes to see me, she starts talking to me, and she goes, how do you feel? And so I said at the time, I'm actually coming off a migraine, which I was. And I didn't think anything of it at the time, and I was like, I'm fine though, my migraine's not that bad, I'm perfectly capable of getting around and driving. And so then she started doing all these neurological tests on me, and I'm like, okay, I came in for my foot, but if that's what you want to do. And then she goes, okay, you're going to the ER. And I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, I gotta send you to the ER. I'm like, what for? You haven't even looked at my stupid foot. And so, like, she sent me to the ER, and so I get there, and they're like, oh, we were expecting you. And I'm like, really? Okay, that's new. Haven't been to the ER since I was in high school. So then, you know, they ask me all these questions, and they keep talking about my migraine. I said, I'm not here for my migraine, I'm here for my freaking foot. So then they admit me to the hospital. And I'm like, my foot's asleep. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm in the freaking hospital now. So many hours later, I came out, and apparently my foot fell asleep because I had a migraine.
Weird.
I learned all about complex migraines this weekend. That apparently you can have a migraine that makes you, like, lose the feeling in your extremities. And I was like, that stinks.
Well, and I can understand why they might be a little bit concerned, because it's like, hey, there could be some brain issues here, so...
Yeah, but they did like a million tests on me, and they were like, you're perfectly healthy, except for the fact that you have low blood sugar. And I was like, well, yeah, because you wouldn't let me freaking eat. In fact, when I got to the urgent care, that was one of the first things they said, that I couldn't eat or drink anything. And I'm like, that's weird. Now, I've been to the urgent care lots of times because I'm actually really afraid of the ER, which is a story I'm not getting into. Let's just say I had a very traumatic experience in the ER when I was in high school. And, so I was very surprised when the urgent care said I couldn't eat or drink. And I'm like, well, that's odd, because they don't normally do that many tests. Especially my urgent care. I mean, it's not that big. But yeah, so that was my weekend. So I actually didn't get to do much fun stuff. In fact, the funny thing is I actually had my Game Boy with me, so I could have played it in the hospital, but I couldn't actually play it while I was in the hospital because I was hooked up to so many machines I couldn't move my arm.
Oh.
So I was like, dang it. So I ended up playing a whole bunch of iPhone games instead. I had Dragon Quest 3 on my iPhone. I ended up playing that. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what I want to do is I want to blow up my party.
Worked great last time.
Just kidding, I'm just going to do Final Fantasy. Oh, I haven't rested Sergeant Joe.
Oh.
Sergeant Joe hasn't rested. Yeah, why not?
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I was reading somebody's blog or something this week. Anyway, they linked to a type of cable I'd never seen before, which you probably have seen because you're already aware of all these things. It was a USB cable for their Game Boy Advance SP, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait.
He just reflected that. What the heck?
What?
He just reflected that.
I don't think you heard me.
Sir?
It was a USB cable for the SP. Like, you could charge it from USB.
Interesting. I thought it had a generic charging cable on the thingy.
No, the Game Boy Advance SP is like a crazy, ridiculous thing. Anyway, but then that one linked to, like, the 3DS, etc. Anyway, they have all these different ones, and they can all be recharged using USB. Like, there's people who have made the USB chargers for all of them.
That's cool.
And so I was like, wait a second. Like, so instead of having to bring, like, all my 36 different power adapters for every single one of my unique proprietary Nintendo connectors when I travel, I could bring, like, one of these combo cables that has USB on one side and, like, splits out into every single other Nintendo connector on the other side, and just have one cable. And I was like, this is amazing! And then I could just reuse the USB power adapters I already bring with me anyway. So, probably going to pick one of those up at some point, because right now I bring, every time I travel, I bring my Game Boy Advance SP, my Nintendo DS Lite, and my 3DS XL,
Wow, you bring a lot with you.
and my iPad, my iPhone, and a laptop, and then
Wow.
sometimes the Switch as well. And
Are you being serious?
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, when I travel, I generally bring whatever device I'm playing a game on at the time. So it's like it'll be the Vita, or the Switch, or the 3DS. But I always have my iPad. Although now I have a work lap. Don't run in there, you blurred. Now I have a work laptop, so I'm like, oh crud. Now I gotta travel with that piece of crud.
yeah. When we were over in Europe last year, we were transiting through Frankfurt, and they're like, okay, pull all electronic devices out. I'm like, all electronic devices? Because like in the US, they only usually want stuff like that's laptop or larger, basically. And they're like, yes, all electronic devices.
Oh, good. Pause, put that out.
Yeah. I was like, okay. And so I started pulling them all out, and the German security guard was just watching me, and it was like a clown car as I'm just like pulling Game Boys out. They just keep coming and coming. Like after like 3, he was like, okay. I'm like, no, just wait. Like keep going and keep going. And he's like, how many electronic devices do you have in there? I'm like, I think at least 8, maybe 9.
Jeez.
And he's like, why are you carrying that many? He just started busting out laughing. He thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, now they make you take out food, so it's funny, the last time I traveled, I came prepared. I put all my food in one bag, so I just dumped out my one pocket from the food, and then I had all my other stuff in another pocket. Oh no, I'm gonna pick up a million potch, aren't I? I'm already full up on stuff. Okay. I'm frustrated because I don't have space for all this stuff, you guys. I didn't... Okay, I want the Robe of Mist. I want the herb seeds. Okay, we'll just get rid of this. Hold on, can I outfit some people? You know, especially...
Watari?
Watari, yeah. I'm not just gonna use this Stone of Luck on Hugo. It's just... there's no point. Who can use this? Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah, we really need to up anything for Rhodey. Sorry, you guys. This is gonna take me a minute, and it's gonna be exciting to listen to. I think this is terrible for everybody, so I'm just gonna discard it. I think this is probably terrible for everybody. Counterattack +1, I don't care, discard it. I think this is terrible for everybody, discard it. There's no point in holding on to stuff like this. Oh, you know what? I'm not getting rid of custom armor. Whoa! Actually, let's put that on Hugo. Less leather, I think. Let's put that on. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Okay, we can get rid of the damaged thingy. Oh, whoa, we're putting that on him. Oh, okay, that explains why he was doing so bad. He had terrible armor. Derp. Okay, we'll put that on him.
Well, I mean, we knew that he had bad armor. We just had never got around to changing it.
Yeah, I was being kind of lazy.
Although it's a good time to go ahead and upgrade him.
That's what I'm doing, I think. I think I might be going in circles. Okay, the turtle tunic. Status protect. I'm a little afraid to get rid of that at the moment. Okay, there's no point in keeping the ninja suit. I'm gonna put this on Rhodey. No, I'm not, because that's worse. Bosba, Watari. Oh, Hugo's not wearing anything. Let's just stick it on him.
Hugo's naked?
Yes, he is. I'm just gonna chunk out some failure urns.
You can wear those on your head.
Okay, let's pick up some more stuff. Okay, Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh, hold on. Did I just chunk this stuff back in? Okay, well, I'm just gonna pick it all up. Okay. So I think what I need to do is leave and then go back in for the scene that I want, because I don't think the person is out here. Actually, hold on. Because I don't want to make this mistake again. Okay. Just making sure. Actually, wait, Sergeant Joe is low on health, too. Okay.
Hey, so...
She's not here.
Hey, so
What?
there was something we needed to do before we came here.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Was she in that one town?
No, we needed to talk to somebody before we came here.
Oh, who is it?
Watari himself.
Oh, crud. Okay, well, at least we fought that boss. I mean, that wasn't a horrible waste.
Yeah, apparently we needed to get him to tell us some of his backstory or something, I think, before we came out here.
We can't just okay, I've been playing way too much Dragon Quest. I just can't evac out of here, I don't think. So, okay. We can do Atari later. It's not going anywhere. So, who's next on the list? What town is next on the list? Wait, is that literally all we have left is Watari's thing and Kupo Forest? Nah.
Chisha?
Chisha. Oh, we do have people in Chisha. How could I forget Chisha? Alright.
Yeah, there's at least 2 people in Chisha.
I don't know if we can get the arm wrestling girl. We might be able to. Okay.
Oh, and Brass Castle.
Brass Castle. Who's at Brass Castle? Uh-oh. I can't remember.
Or, wait, no, we have him. We have Arthur.
Yeah, we do have Arthur.
I just didn't
I was
mark
gonna
him
say.
I just didn't mark him as recruited yet in my notes, apparently. And so I was looking at him like, no, wait a second, we got him.
I like how he shoots through Hugo. At least, oh, got some bath beads. That's not what I was gonna say. At least about. I was like, at least we got Watari some extra levels because it'll really help.
Definitely so. And Watari's pretty useful in general.
Yeah, he is actually. He's one of those that you can use on the battlefield. See, this is kind of one reason I'm actually bringing Bosba as well, because Bosba is actually required in some fights, I believe, later on. So, I'm giving him skill points so he can actually upgrade his wind rune. So we can have an extra healer on the battlefield.
Well, plus it doesn't hurt if he's actually able to do a little bit more damage on the battlefield as well.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh no, Byron, what's the matter? You're almost there, buddy. You're gonna earn it. You're gonna earn it. I don't want to say the word in case you've actually learned that word. I don't think he has, but I'm starting to wonder. He learns words that I don't. Dachshunds are very interesting dogs. They are extremely stubborn, and that's what they were bred to be. And so training them is actually really difficult. You have to be very patient. So Byron is kind of unusual in the fact that he learns words really quickly. He actually learned the word careful when we didn't intend that. So when he hears the word careful, he'll stop walking. That was actually completely unintentional. We just said it so many times that he figured it out. But I'm starting to think he might actually know the I word. So I don't want to say it because it might start freaking him out.
The I word is ice cream.
Yeah, well, you can say it because he can't hear you, so...
Yeah, well, that's why I did so.
I'm starting to think he knows it.
So that topic actually came up at work for me today. I was there, and I can't remember how it came up, but one of my coworkers asked me about it in relation to my wife, since she's lactose intolerant. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, the situation's not nearly as bad as it was a couple of years ago. Like, she can eat a whole lot of stuff that's ice cream nowadays. And they were like, really? I'm like, there's like Ben and Jerry's name brand ice cream that they sell for lactose, non-dairy. I was like, there's all the sorbettos that are like, chocolate fudge and peanut butter cup and everything else you can imagine that's delicious in addition to the fruit flavors.
Yeah.
I was like, none of that stuff has any dairy in it by default. And so then I was like, and then there's the Lactaid stuff that neutralizes all the lactose in it, and so then that's actual honest-to-goodness ice cream made with real milk. And, like, all of this was news to them. They were like, wait, what? Like, there's sorbetto that is, like, not fruit? And I'm like, yeah, that's a thing. Like, dark chocolate sorbetto, peanut butter cup, like I said, There's milk that's not with lactose? I'm like, yeah, that's a thing, too. It's been around for a while.
Actually, I just got an email today from So Delicious, which is a company that makes dairy-free stuff, and they make mousse now.
Interesting.
They had a whole bunch of flavors of mousse, and I was like, ooh. Of course, it's so new, the website couldn't tell you who stocked it or not. They're like, just go to your store and find out. And I'm like, I can bet you $5 my store ain't got it, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, California. Although in a week, oh my gosh, maybe I can actually get this kind of stuff in San Diego. I just now realized that. Actually, there's a grocery store in walking distance from my house. I bet they might sell it.
So the one that I think would make the most difference to us would be if we could find, like, a heavy cream that was lactose-free and some of those types of things. Just because my wife does a lot of baking, and for a long time she couldn't do any recipes that required some sort of a chemical, composition that, or chemical alteration of milk. And so, you can substitute coconut milk or almond milk or things like that in for some stuff, but, like, if you want to do a pudding, for instance, puddings, they need to interact, like, chemically with milk. They do things with it, and so it just doesn't work unless you have actual milk. Well, same thing, there are some recipes that call for heavy cream, and it's like, there really isn't a substitute for heavy cream. Like, they have ways of kind of doing, like, coconut cream, and then you, like, chill it and froth it and do all sorts of other weird things to it to try and make it kind of like heavy cream, but it's not the same. So
there's a coconut Cool Whip that's actually not too bad. I know that's not what you're talking about, but it just made me think about it.
Well, what she found was if you get light Cool Whip, it's dairy free, or no, maybe it's not dairy free, but it's at least lactose free.
Lactose free, yeah.
And so she's good to go with the light Cool Whip specifically, as long as it's not like the light fat. Like, it needs to be just the normal light Cool Whip, no like extra fat free or sugar free or anything else. Just light.
Okay, I gotta find. Oh goodness, you guys, this screen is so dark. I can see my reflection in the TV, and I'm trying to find something.
So dark, I can see your reflection in the TV.
This can't be. This won't end well. Okay, here we go. I really want to thank you, Dr. Tuda.
It's nothing. I'm glad the medicine is working. It warms my heart to see you getting better.
Tuda! Yay! Oh, and I just happen to have her with me!
Miss
I forgot I
Meal!
needed her!
What are you doing here?
That was very fortunate. You took so long, I came looking for you. I couldn't help but worry with all the fighting going on.
Oh dear. The last thing I'd want is to cause... the last thing I'd want to cause is worry. I apologize.
I guess it's just a coincidence I'm here. It actually is.
Yes, it is. Oh, I see. Well, I've heard quite a bit about you from your nurse. Who are you?
Yeah, I think we were with Chris, actually, when we met Tuda the first time.
I see. Right. I understand. I might have a connection to the holder of the true runes.
The holder? Or a holder?
It said the. Connection? It was no problem at all. Let me help you. I'd like to expedite a ceasefire and get back to my studies. Agreed?
Okay.
Thank you. No, really. The pleasure's mine.
Now I'll be able to work with you again, Dr. Tuda.
Yes, that's right.
Dr. Tuda, you have to believe me when I say I was concerned for your welfare. Aw, he's blushing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yay, Tuda! I missed you, Tuda. I'm so
Yeah,
glad
that
to
conversation.
see you're all grown up.
That conversation made like no sense at all.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Oh, where am I going? Did I go through the right door? Where am I?
I think you went through the left door.
Okay, where's what's her face? I don't think we have enough strength. Let's try again just for fun. Huh? You want to spar against me? Yeah, why not? We got our lizard.
Okay.
You sure? Okay then, I'm game. Let's get on with it then, shall we? Boonk. An arm wrestling match.
Arm wrestling? Against you?
Yeah, you've already done this and lost. Let's lose again. Oh.
I won!
Wow, that's incredible! I thought only my mother was stronger than me. I guess I've been in my own small world lately.
You know, now that I've seen your strength, I have something to ask you.
Huh? What's this? Do you have any owls?
What?
You knew that was coming back.
What? No, wait. Oh! Wow. Okay, I'm good to go now.
Oh, an enemy castle, huh? Interesting. I'll go. I will. Where is it? Got it. I just have to ask my mother first. But I really, really want to go.
Your mother is stronger than you?
I know she may refuse to let me go, but if she does, I'll run away. I need to be someplace where people are stronger than I am. Enemy castle sounds perfect. I'll get there one way or another. Yay, Emily is joined. Wow, I didn't actually think I'd win that considering who was in the party at the time, but Bosma probably helped.
Yeah, it was Rhodey that carried the team.
Yeah.
You shouldn't run away from home.
Okay, I think that's everybody here. Can I get back out? Might have to stop the video here soon. My throat's starting to hurt for some reason. Okay, so I believe we have... Who do we have? We got the Kupo Forest guy.
We got Watari's person.
Atari's person.
And then I think everybody after that is gonna be later in the story.
Okay, that's I think so. What I'm gonna do is oh, you know, how much time do we have? It's already 34 minutes. I'm just wondering if we should try to hurry and do Atari. What do you think? Should we just hold off on Watari? We can go talk to him right now, I guess, or...
Yeah, we can... I mean, let's start that off next video. Let's talk to him next video and then do that whole thing. That way it's all in one video.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump him off so we have an extra spot in the party. I'm going to get that guy, and then in the next video, we're going to start by talking... Because I got to talk to him, so he can't be in the party, I don't think.
Yeah.
This is one of those Suikoden games where if they're with you, then they're not actually walking around the castle.
Which makes sense.
It does make sense, but I think one of the Suikoden games actually doesn't matter if they're with you or not. So anyways, I'm gonna go do the Kupo Forest guy off screen, hopefully. And we'll see you guys next time when we finish off with Watari and then move on with story. So, bye for now.
Bye, guys.